So I am Kisnandu Vikas Mondal, first year medical student from North Ossetian State Medical Academy. I am an Indian and I came to Russia for doing MBBS, and I am doing actually MBBS abroad from Russia. So I will be sharing the social media trap and how it is affecting my generation. So today I will be discussing negative impacts of social media in the student's life, how social media impacts on physical and mental health of teenagers, survey showing percentage of social media users among teenagers in USA, how social media becomes addiction to a student, especially effective ways how we can stop social media addiction, and how we can shift our focus in a good way. So let me start with my main slide, the negative impacts of social media in students' life. Social media, what it is doing nowadays is decreasing the attention span of students. First of all, there used to be 12 seconds the attention span of an average student. Now the attention span reduced to 8 seconds, whereas the attention span of a goldfish is around 9 seconds. So we human beings are losing our own identity by this so-called social media. So we need to reduce our social media screen time. Not only does this affect, but it reduces academic performance also. A student getting 100 in first attempt in any exam and getting 97, he is thinking that he is not degrading his academic career, but little bit and little bit, slowly, just like an insect, it is affecting like a pesticide the social media impacts too. And missed deadlines and opportunities in schools, colleges, and universities. Students are given assignments and that we need to complete in a particular amount of time. But due to social media addiction, we are using social media 5 to 6 hours daily, and that is not only impacting our time, but it is also impacting our overall performance, that is the academic performance, and we are missing our assessments in proper time and the opportunities too. Not only does it affect academic impact, it affects our mental health too. It increases stress and anxiety students. Sometimes if from any student our phone, laptop or tablet is snatched away, the students guessed, no, I cannot do that. I need to use my phone. I need to check my notifications. And that is how we decreases our self-esteem and we get addicted to social media. After having food or something, we were supposed to take rest or read some valuable books, or that is self-help books. And instead of that, our social media is causing sleep disturbances, particularly to students. Social impacts, social isolation. If we talk about our father or our grandfather, at that time there was no social media, so they used to mix with the community people. And from nowadays, what we can see from this first picture, we are getting addicted to social media in such a way that we are becoming introvert from extrovert. Decreases our face-to-face communication skill. Last, just like we become shy, some students become too much introvert that they cannot properly communicate with their parents and teachers also. They cannot freely express their own feelings. Cyberbullying also happens in social media. If someone is posting any something in Instagram, maybe on Facebook, and the students or the classmates, they are putting negative comments. And we are also abstaining from outdoor games, just like we used to play cricket, football, etc. And nowadays we are not doing so, and it is affecting especially the teenagers, and it is degrading the students' life. Other negative effects, like due to insomnia also happens. The physical health impacts can be seen. The online ads that used to come in Facebook ads or YouTube ads, we become addicted to it, we become hypnotized by it, and we get on shopping without checking our debit or credit limit. And it helps in reducing time management impacts. We cannot cope up with the time, and we cannot understand how our 24 hours passes by without even knowing that how we are unproductively leading our day. So I will be telling impacts of social media on physical health, mainly burning eyes, headache, backache, change in weight, and loss in appetite, and disturbed sleep, disease, insomnia are the main causes of mental health in social media. Now I will be talking about a majority of teens visit YouTube, TikTok daily. So this is the survey and this is the result. In YouTube, almost 16 teenagers and almost use it constantly, several times a day, around 38. The number is so much. And this is just a survey of some students, not the whole survey. And if we talk about TikTok, Snapchat, and Instagram, the number is also not less. So let me tell how actually social media becomes addiction to a student. First of all, we think that we will be using social media only 2 to 3 hours a day, but that 2 to 3 hours we should use productively. But if we are using it unproductively, it is becoming negatively impact too much that we do not know that we use our phones around 2600 times a day. This is too much. After COVID-19 especially, an average Indian spike his screen time by 25% to 6.9 hours. If we talk about 7 hours, 7 hours is a huge productive time out of 24 hours. If we are wasting 7 to 8 hours in social media, then we are not only wasting one third of our student life, but we are also spending valuable time which we can do in learning new skills. If we snatch phone from teenagers, they get irritated, restless, and some experience stress also. Social media addiction can actually be compared to addictions of like cigarettes, alcohols, drugs, and gambling. So the psychology is like a hedonic treadmill. In hedonic treadmill, what happens is we first of all, suppose someone is giving us a chocolate and we are finding it attractive, but in the continuous 7 days, if we are taking same amount of chocolate, then we will not getting the same pleasure and the same satisfaction level. The same dopamine is not released by our brain. So we need something more. The social media addictions also acts in a similar way. Today if we are using 2 hours, and after 5 days if we are continuously using it for 2 hours, then the addiction does not stop there. We need to use it around 7 to 8 hours, and that is how the time span of social media increases, and that is becoming an addiction to not only teenagers but to ages of all people. So we should stop it, and we should shift our, I think we should shift our focus to some productive work. That just like in social media we can find around the new skills, around the new projects that is happening around the world. And in Play Store and in App Store there are also many good apps where students can use it effectively to learn new languages, and there is you can do face to face communication skill with around global teachers around the world. These are the positive sides, so we should shift our focus from that one. So I would like to thank teen and community, and I would like to thank you.